Okay, let's start this time. We won't mess up, and this time I think it will be good. So yeah, let's go. Okay, are we? Yeah, yeah, right.
No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go.
Okay, so let's see what we have to do today. And sorry that
Benny's adventure
the
team,
previous
assemble!
ended suddenly because of
Oh, oh,
power cut.
or not.
Please now I am streaming again. Please like and subscribe.
Adventure time.
पक्का एक रॉक प्लान निकलेगा ये हीरोज लाइन क्या इसको बोलते हैं एनीमे why do I keep forgetting things I forget names I forget things oh, it started raining suddenly ये चलो यहाँ अपने डेली प्रीमोज ले लेते हैं आज फार्म भी करना है क्वेस्ट भी करना है
Perfect weather for fishing. The sound of the rain scares them away, but once it stops, they're yours for the taking.
कम डैमेज La 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 Okay.
This place is pretty dead. By which I mean, there's nothing to kill. No time to lose.
And let's get some reviews from here.
No time.
Okay, everything is open. Claymore user चाहिए होगा ना इसके लिए. Let me bring out the loot.
What's our objective?
My apologies.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
अरे यार थोड़ा action use That was crazy.
Take flight. Illusion shattered. Insolent. Whirling snow. Embrace the ice.
Just let your guard down.
And we cleared that with much ease.
Shine down. There is no escape.
Retribution!
Inazuma shines eternal.
And cleared with too much ease.
Shine down.
No time to lose. Quick time.
So rude, Kami-san's out. Sumetsu.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Take flight. Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion. Embrace the ice.
क्या डैमेज थी Ayka. And I have taken all the primos here. I don't need to do the dire stage.
No time to lose.
Find a ego primo. And let me bring back my Bennet. Thank you, Lee. तीन टीम में तो Bennet
I
ही
won't
है.
hold you back.
really way more.
We go. Adventure time.
जा रहे हैं यार.
No time to lose. No time to lose.
Illusion shattered.
Hey, season new. Oh, hi bro, welcome. Let's go and kill some slimes here also. Hey, Nightbot has also welcomed me. Slimes, technically you.
Shouldn't let your guard down. Who's next?
And hello Arthur. And now he'll tell me to go somewhere else. How's your day going, bro? And I hope my voice is reaching you clearly. My mic problem has not been solved, and there is one more problem today. YouTube is not showing how many people are watching. Not just telling me that there are zero viewers, but I'm watching my stream myself, so I can tell you that is not the case. And for this one, need an anime character, so let's see I get. Let's take Suki.
My experiment.
All characters really help with running and all and climbing. All characters, all characters I need to go on that island, right? I hope I'm right. I'm wrong. Go on. अरे भाई यहाँ से फिर कैसे? Did I just mess up? No, अरे यार. And I forgot how to go there and stuff. I was going in the right direction. I needed to go there, and from there I have gotten there. But let's see if we can do this. I hope I don't drown.
Kamisato Ayaka.
Can I do it in one go? I think I can.
Pardon my
Why? I am so close. अरे यार. That's not very good. This time I won't take that chance. I'll do it today. This is messed up, man. Can't I just go there? And why did the ice melt so fast? He melted so fast. Not again, not again. Finally, we reached here after failing twice.
Animal test 6308. There is no escape. Transcendal, let's light it up.
You're mine. Bring it on.
I should remember. Get my reward.
You know, there are better ways to seek out our enemies than, well, standing here.
Thank you for complete.
play GTA 4 after a while. I'll change to GTA 4. अरे सिद्धार्थ भाई कैसा है? हाँ भाई 5 और फिर 100 हो जाएंगे। बताओ ब्रो कैसे हो? बहुत दिन बाद बात हो रहा है तुमसे। व्हाट्सएप पे भी मैसेज नहीं करते। हाँ। कैसा है? कहाँ है? यहीं है कि फिर कहीं और? पटना ही में हो या फिर कहीं और चले कॉलेज वॉलेज के लिए? तो जो है ऐसा मिलता है। हाँ हम भी यही थे।
A pleasure to be working with you.
तो सुजय भाई आपने स्ट्रीम कर लिया? लैपटॉप फिक्स? अच्छा देखते हैं एक सेकेंड।
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
हाँ ब्रो क्या कहें माइक वाला प्रॉब्लम फिर से अकर हो गया था तो फिर और नहीं हुआ अभी तक। ये आवाज़ कम आ रही होगी। आज इसको ठीक कर लेंगे हम। तो आपने डिस्कॉर्ड पे
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion.
डिस्कॉर्ड पे हम आपको शेयर कर देंगे।
I stand before it, alone and unchanged.
भाई इसका नाम ही हमको नहीं पता है, हम इसको कैसे पढ़े? तो यहाँ क्या क्या लिखना चाहिए? सचिन ले जाए तो भाई आपको हम डिस्कॉर्ड पे दे देंगे स्पेक्स और एक बार और ट्राई करते हैं अपना हेडफोन कनेक्ट करने का, हो गया तो बढ़िया है। हाँ नहीं मिल रहा है, नहीं मिल रहा है।
Where did that come from?
Come on bro, connect। आज सुबह थोड़ी देर के लिए हुआ था बट फिर वही प्रॉब्लम। फिर से स्टार्ट सेटिंग्स में कंट्रोल पैनल से करना पड़ेगा।
Off we go.
इसका क्या नाम है भाई? हमको ये
Teamwork is
Brace
yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Hey, like it. my Ayaka can do that. Come on, bro, you are not getting away. Clean. Do that? No, you didn't.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Oh, भाग गया भाई.
Amateur
अरे
mistake. Freeze.
Everybody stand back!
how did I miss this?
Adventure time!
I got you.
My apologies!
And we have cleared the room.
The wrong test subject.
I don't know if anyone is watching me right now. कि मेरा तो भाई चैट सही से दिख नहीं रहा है
No
और
time to lose.
आवाज अभी भी कम आ रही है क्या? Well, I am speaking clearly. थोड़ी आज आवाज कम आ रही होगी तो please manage with that.
We go! I'm going in!
You can run, but you can't
Rolling
hide.
snow! Southwest swirl! My apologies! Unthinkable!
Fall before me. Freeze.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Oh, shit.
Take flight! Adventure time! Coming up, everybody stand back! My apologies!
No time to lose. Riptide.
Whirling snow!
It's bad.
Going in! Let's light it up!
No time to lose.
Oh shit, I died.
Another test subject.
Bulgaria is good. Very good. I think now रानी यूट्यूब के एनालिटिक्स को क्या हो गया है, कभी दिखाता है कभी कुछ दिखाता ही नहीं। कभी कभी तो लगता है अपना लैपटॉप ही अजब गजब। It looks like he's done with whatever he wanted.
The wind knows me.
Yay.
Time to go. Into the wind.
चलो भाई कर लो। अच्छा हाँ ये उसका जुआ को बिंग आया ना। And we don't have a healer. I just realized, but it's fine. Only that I need to eat some food. Right. Okay, let me eat chicken. See what my Ayaka can do on this
Time to go.
Shine down. My apologies.
Another test. Three.
You're mine. You shouldn't let your guard down.
Can we be working together?
Dorn.
There is no escape. Sakura swirl. Now you shall perish.
You can hide, but you can't hide. Yes.
Almost died.
One with wind and cloud.
The wrong test subject.
The mortal plane. A fleeting dream.
I need to eat some.
Into the wind. Just brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
That was close. That was seriously
No
close.
time to lose.
Almost died. Oh, you got the big sword, Tartaglia.
What's
To the wind. No time to lose.
Whirling snow. Kami-sama.
Please tell me I do it.
Amateur mistake.
And I saw
Shouldn't let your
that
guard down.
wing reaction.
Warn my knight.
Sakura swirl. Take flight.
No time to lose.
It's somehow easy, but I think let me get condensed raisins, because that will be a faster way to approach this from my point of view.
Into the wind.
need this crystal core.
This time it turned Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Okay, let's continue. Violet gold. Oh, I didn't bring my Ayka there. Why? Because we need everything. So I will see that.
Off we go! Adventure time! Everybody stand back!
You can run, but you can't hide. Clouds high. The birds fall.
Now you shall perish!
Into the wind.
I got careless. Picked the
time to
wrong
lose.
test subject.
Okay, ये तो शुरू होते ही खत्म हो गया.
No time to lose.
Everybody stand back!
You can run, but you can't hide.
Come on, yaar, try to damage me. Guys, understand, you are the main face of my channel. If you don't do damages,
Brace yourself.
how is it going to good?
Teamwork is dreamwork! Now light it up!
kill him.
Into the wind.
Shit, bro, shit. I was so close.
Everybody stand back!
Riptide.
Inazuma.
You win.
Yes, bro. Nice fight. Okay, I got a gold one. वैसे मेरे पास गोल्ड वन स्टॉक में था कलम किए जब पहले वीडियोस and if only my mic was connected right now. No, आवाज बहुत कम आ रही होगी मेरी. But
No time to lose.
please go off that. Yeah, we are on.
The wrong test subject. Yes, it means quickly and so that we'll go kill some samurais and see if we can level up today. Okay, I have done all the challenges that were there. The gate of which
All the world holds dear,
and
but
something
a
else which
drop of
was
constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging. There is no escape. Into the wind. Everybody stand back! Illusion torn to oblivion! One with me.
can be rough, you know that? Why are you inside that? Because come on, let's go. Where are you? And ये वाला कहाँ पे?
Teamwork is dreamwork. There is no escape.
Time to go.
Into the wind.
Went too far.
Torn to oblivion. Perish.
The birds.
Everybody stand back. Let's light it up. It's a
Hey,
miracle.
come on, cheers.
There is no escape. Shine down. Inside. One we go. Inazuma shines eternal.
Wind and cloud.
Now you shall perish. There is no escape. Torn to oblivion. Winter shall eventually come. But a momentary distraction.
Now I think I should do the quest.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. transitory.
I mean, let's do some quest. Okay, I need to use the co-op mode. Yes. And let's go. Where should I go? This is a timer quest of Dilu, so let's do this first and we'll do other quest after this. And I don't want to sit anymore by leaning forward. Let me, so that I can be comfortable.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Let's do this. Oh, I should heal my Raiden. जब यहाँ पे है ही तो कर दिया जाए. Yeah, I'll get this one. I got it. I need stand guard now. I have done this to level 8 and I need to work more on that.
Finally back. I didn't think you'd be gone for so long. Sorry if it was too much trouble.
That's okay. We did offer to help. So anyway, is Master Diluc back yet? We didn't see him at Falcon Coast.
Yeah, Diluc was
Sorry,
not there.
I'm not sure of Master's whereabouts either, but I did hear that he recently visited Angel's Chair. After dealing with this kind of trouble, Master is always careful to tie up all loose ends. It's become something of a routine. He should be back very soon. You needn't worry. In the meantime, please make yourself comfortable in the winery.
After all that, we managed to completely miss him. Oh well. Let's just wait for him at the winery this time. By the way, Adeline, how come you're always standing here at the door lately? Usually you're busy indoors.
Yeah,
Hopefully you haven't been standing there waiting for Master Diluc this whole
I don't know
time.
why I
Because
said
that
yeah.
would be really tiring.
Sometimes I
Oh,
say
thanks for your concern. But I've actually been instructed by Master to meet with some special guests here.
yeah, who is
Certain
this
guests may need
special
reminding to
guest?
stay away for the time being.
He said about
Master hopes that under
earlier
the
also.
present circumstances, these guests will keep an appropriate distance from the winery, so as not to make a difficult situation even more complicated.
Well, Paimon didn't understand any of that, but it sounds like a really important job.
That's very kind of you indeed, but you've already helped Master Diluc out a great deal. You can let me take care of these time-consuming chores. There is one small thing you could do for me, though. Please, take this letter and place it on the table to your right as you enter the door. There are a few archived letters on that table already. Just put this one at the very top of the pile.
Hey,
Is this a letter for Master Diluc?
Yes, it's from one of his informants. Only those in Master's inner circle are permitted to handle it or serve as custodian.
Ooh, that means we're part of Diluc's inner circle.
Of course! Master Diluc greatly values your friendship. Thanks again for the help.
Whoa, there are so many letters here. It looks like Diluc read them just before he left. He must have been in a hurry. Adeline asked us to put this one at the top of the pile, but how are we supposed to tell the order of the other ones? Guess we'll have to read them to get an idea of when they came in. Oh, that's true. In that case, let's just tidy them up a little.
You're here. You move fast.
Woo! There he
look
is!
who's saying.
What are you agonizing over?
Miss Adeline asked us to put these letters in a pile, and we can't tell which order they should go in. But it's your personal mail, so it'd be rude for us to read them without your permission.
There's no need to be nervous. And I can see from the looks on your faces that they've grabbed your interest. These letters deal with events that are past and gone. I only held on to them in case any of the information they contain proves useful later down the line. I just dug them out to confirm a few details. I've been following some rather unique developments recently. You were involved in the events in question anyway. You can read them if you want to. It's not a bad thing to be curious.
Hey, that's a good point. Actually, you kind of smell like wild mountain fruit. Oh, did you go to those mountains where the valberries come from?
Very perceptive. Yes, I did make a trip to the Storm Bear Mountains. I'll fill you in later.
Hey,
No fair!
like he's very
We still have
busy.
some super important things to discuss with Diluc. Not to mention a whole bunch of questions. All right, let's just sort these letters for him. Well, since he said he doesn't mind.
I don't want to read letters. She recently told me that she hasn't seen them. Mm,
Huh. Paimon's not sure what this one's about. Shall we read another one?
Master Kayak took leave and stayed at Dawn Winery for a few days. In a rare turn of events, he decided to stay in his original bedroom. He would pace about the grounds in idle and when asked Adeline to make him favorite dishes.
Do you want to keep reading them, or have you got the gist now? understood by the Knights of Favonius, but he's faced all kinds of other obstacles too. Sounds like it's tough being Captain Pyro. Always fighting alone because, for one reason or another, it wasn't convenient for the people around him to help out. Yeah, that's true. Plus, he's got us now. We can give him all the help he could ever want. Oh, out of friendship, of course. Definitely not just for the grape juice. Wait, what?
Is it Kaya? Oh, it's Diluc. Oh, Diluc is in his
Is there a problem?
old uniform.
Master Diluc, you're wearing your old outfit again? And you've tied your hair back. You look so formal all of a sudden.
Old outfit? You've seen it before?
Yup, it was by that leyline anomaly. That was your past self, right?
Huh. I'm surprised it made such an impression.
Do you mind telling us about it? What happened back then? Why were you fighting there?
The same reason as ever. Just stopping another Abyss Order plot. They launched an offensive on several fronts at once. Unfortunately for them, they were still no match for me. We were fighting in an area on Falcon Coast, and everything was recorded by the unusually active ley lines. They must have become unstable again recently, causing them to let out all kinds of information from that time. Hence why you saw what you saw. For starters, you only need to deal with the monsters, and the ley line deposit will stay dormant, as long as it isn't disturbed again. On the other hand, if I'd done nothing at all, the Knights of Favonius would have taken over straight away. Knowing how they work, they'd be sure to send a large contingent to guard the site.
Wouldn't that have been a good thing?
Depends. Most of the knights are away on expeditions, so they don't have a lot of people to spare. If the ley line anomaly was just a diversion tactic, the Abyss Order could have been poised to attack somewhere else entirely, while the knights were scrambling to send what limited forces they have to Falcon Coast. But anyway, I have no interest in talking to the Knights of Favonius. I prefer to get to the bottom of things myself, rather than waste time negotiating with them.
It's like he
And
has a
it
past
was easy
with the
enough
Knights
for
of
me to
Favonius.
find out the Abyss
So
Order's
he look up
plans.
पहले का
Take a few
लफड़ा
Abyss
हुआ है.
mages hostage, and they soon start talking. As for the Knights of Favonius, I've sent someone to enlist their cooperation where it's needed. It's their job to handle situations like this. They ought to be present when things come to a head. I don't like working closely with the Knights of Favonius because of our differences in philosophy. But that doesn't mean we can't watch each other's backs when it counts.
Whoa. Seems like you have even more control over things now than you used to, Diluc.
The best threat lies all the force at your disposal. Anyway,
Man,
Thank you
it's
for your help.
connected. My mic
Madeline brought
connected
me up to
after all
speed with
this
everything.
long time.
in return, I have a gift for your trouble.
Grape juice?
Okay.
The packaging is so fancy. It must be really expensive.
This is my personal favorite grape
Okay,
juice,
this is good.
made
That's
of the
good.
highest quality grapes.
Yep, it's
I happen to
perfect.
have an unopened batch, so I brought you a bottle to try.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were such fans of grape juice. Next time you want some, don't bother waiting for the discount. Just go down to the cellar and help yourselves. It's on the house.
Oh, that's great.
Woohoo! Paimon's gonna tell everyone we meet that we're VIPs at Dawn Winery. This one bottle must be worth at least like 50,000 mora. And he gave it to us for free. Thank you so much, Master Diluc.
If you're free tonight, you're welcome to stay for dinner. Adeline is already making it. There are, however, a few things I need to take care of before dinner time. Yes, passiveness is not my style.
Okay, then we
Though
are
I
in.
had my suspicions at the start, everything I've come across so far in my investigation suggests that the Abyss Order was not behind this. Since this arose from natural causes, it's time to wrap things up.
Let's go.
So what should we do? Right, sure. After all, he did just give us this amazing grape juice. Wait, no. What was it? After all, even when the odds of success are 9 to 1, you must never lower your guard.
Where you heard that?
Well said. In that case, let's get going.
Let's go.
Okie dokie, Captain Pyro. You can take it a little easier this time. Come on, let's go. This is the final.
डायरेक्ट ही चलो ना, इतना क्या? Teleport us directly there, Sergeant.
No time to lose.
Man, this D-look is great, bro. I need to make my D-look like this. अपने D-look को level up करना है कि वो ऐसा हो जाए.
Ways to the wicked! Ways to the wicked!
That was cool.
It's done.
ये हुआ
The
ना
ley line
बात.
deposit will disappear before long.
Okay, it's my dialogue.
All thanks to the power of teamwork. See, even Captain Pyro needs his trusty sidekick sometimes. It can't be Master D-Luke saving the day by himself every single time. Many hands make light work.
Sidekicks. It's been a long time since I last worked with others. It's not so bad. If the opportunity arises,
Yeah, sure. I think that was it for that quest. And we have another one. So let's see who should be unlocked. Okay, is someone watching the stream? Hey, I am asking if someone is watching the stream. Okay, if you're watching, just tell me I should unlock this or this, her or her. Okay, Sayu or Yunjin, please tell in the live chat. I will unlock the person you tell. I have unlocked everyone else, so tell me, who should I unlock? This one or this one? Okay, I am waiting, and I hope that my voice is reaching to you, so please tell me. Come on, bro. अरे यार बताओ bro, बताओ. Just choose one. Her or her. This one or this one. Please choose fast. Okay, choose. Take your time, but tell me. Don't make me wait like this. I'm waiting. बताओ ये वाला कि ये वाला. इसको अनलॉक करें या इसको अनलॉक करें? I can unlock one and I will unlock the one you choose. Tell me fast or please. Okay, I'll count to 10. No, I'll count to 3. You tell. 1, 2, 3. Come on, man. Come on, dude. अरे यार बताओ भाई. शर्मा रहे हो क्या ब्रो? यार शर्माओ मत, बताओ इसको अनलॉक करें या इसको अनलॉक करें? सायू या यूंजिन? सायू या यूंजिन? एस और वाई? ओके टेल मी, आई विल वेट फॉर यू. और तब तक टेलीपोर्ट कर लेते हैं. शुड आई डू दिस और डू दिस? इसमें प्रीमोज मिल रहा है. वो वेट. ओ यहाँ का 100% एक्सप्लोर कर चुके हैं. गेलसॉन्ग हिल. Well, that's fantastic. Okay, bro, you still haven't told me who should I unlock. Come on, yaar, just tell me. One last time, please. Should I unlock her or her? सायू या यूंजिन, किसको अनलॉक करें? टेल मी इन द चैट. आई विल अनलॉक दैट वन. और ये वाला मैकेनिज्म हमको पता ही नहीं कैसे करना है इसको सॉल्व. आई डोंट नो एनीथिंग अबाउट दिस वन.
Off we go.
Okay, what's this? Ooh. Okay, never mind. I'll just keep doing this.
Adventure team, assemble! Or not. Let's go find some treasure.
Come on, it was so good. Please connect again.
Good things come to those who don't wait around. That's what they say anyway. Knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me.
यार कनेक्ट हो जाओ.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
connected again. I don't know क्या करना है अपने को यार.
Okay, I take it off. ऐसे ही करते हैं स्ट्रीम. इस टाइम लेकिन आवाज़ बहुत बढ़िया जा रहा था. And I don't know about now. I hope कि अभी भी मेरा आवाज़ अच्छे से जाएगा.
Where did that come from?
एंड जो भी था उसने कभी बताया नहीं कि उस आयु को अनलॉक करना चाहिए या फिर यूजिन को. या लेफ्ट करें कि राइट करें. राइट या लेफ्ट. लेट्स रोटेट लेफ्ट 15 टाइम.
Let's go find some treasure.
I think I have done that one. That's why it's
Off we go. Benny's Adventure Team, assemble!
yep, it's done.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from? No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go. Benny's Adventure Team, assemble!
Oh bro, it's taking time. How should we use it? Okay, right. Okay, wait, I'm coming in just a second.
Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Or not. Adventure team, assemble!
Okay, let's see.
Or not.
यार ये कैसे होगा? Happened.
Off we go!
There's one more.
Let's go find some treasure.
This is time wasting thing. क्यों है यार ये दिया ही क्यों है? टाइम वेस्ट करने के लिए। और हिंट भी तो होना चाहिए कि मतलब कोई हिंट होना चाहिए यार। हाँ? क्या है ये तो? Is there no hint? Let me see. Let me see. Ah, there is no hint. चलो रोटेट करते रहते हैं। हो गया लग रहा है। Yep. Done.
This should be one of the crystalline cores mentioned in the manuscript.
Okay, we need to get there. Let's go there from
Good
here.
things come to those who don't wait around. That's what they say anyway. Knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me.
Now let's do that crazy thing again. चलो इसको फिर से रोटेट करते हैं। कई बार राइट उसके बाद लेफ्ट आई गेस।
Adventure time!
Wait a second guys. I am dying. I didn't notice. Wait, wait, wait. I'm coming.
Embrace the ice!
Oh, Bennet died. Okay, yeah, right. I'm confused हो गया. ये क्या हुआ भाई? मेरा आवाज बाद में क्यों रुक गया?
This place is pretty dead. By which I mean, there's nothing to kill.
Complete आवाज नहीं जा रहा है क्या? I think my voice is stopping after going for some time. That is not the mystery in my memory.
Golden, it's working now. I hope it's work for forever. I hope my voice is coming clear now. I think so, and it's quite high, so I'll lower it a little bit. And I think everything else is great. So let's keep rotating.
Where I'm from, if we didn't keep moving, we'd freeze to death. Literally.
Okay, let's keep rotating it. Rotate
I
4
wonder what the
times
rest of the
right.
Harbingers are up to. Plotting and scheming on an ever grander scale, no doubt.
And it left again. I'm really confused.
This place is pretty dead. By which I mean, there's nothing to kill.
Okay, it's done. And 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 times left now. 1 हो गया, 2, 3. Nah, it didn't work. नहीं 1 हो गया. राइट लेफ्ट करते रहना in the end. Whoa, it's super laggy. Wait, let me check upon some.
You know, there are better ways to seek out our enemies than, well, standing here.
Man, so many things are coming in the way of my streaming today. I am surprised, bro. Okay. Now I hope that from here on things go smoothly. And I
And here's this.
got the second one also. Okay, I want to go here, but nah, let's go here. From here it's just 200 meters, about 250. बट मैप पे देखने पे लगता है कितना दूर है. वैसे 250 मीटर्स पास भी नहीं है. बिना बोट के मर ही जाएंगे हम. कम ऑन चाइल्ड, इतना पे खड़ा नहीं हो पाते हो ब्रो. क्या फ़ायदा इतना लंबा होने का. ओके, राइट करते हैं कई बार, फिर लेफ्ट कर देंगे. 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. There we go. 1, 2, 3. अरे नहीं. 3, 4, 5, 6. I messed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. It's taking time, bro. I did that one quickly, but is it different? Does all have different patterns? 3. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and now we will do left. Now right, left, left. Come on dude, you are the last one I have to do and you are taking so much time. चलो भाई हो जाओ. This is messed up. They should have given some pattern. There should be some
Where I'm
pattern.
from, if we didn't
I
keep
don't
moving,
know.
we'd
I
freeze
am
to
just
death.
doing it. I have done the other two like this only. By just keep rotating. और पता नहीं हो गया. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, let's do it again. 3. We'll do 5, 4, 7, 5, 6, 7, left.
The rest of the Harbingers are up to? Plotting and scheming on an ever grander scale, no doubt.
Ah!
It's done, it's done. I'm tired of this. I'm not attaching the mic anymore for this stream. But let's go.
We found all the crystalline cores! Let's put them back into the machine!
ये क्या मशीन ठीक हो गया इससे?
We've inserted all
अरे
the
एक
crystalline
सेकेंड
cores,
यार, ये
Mona!
तो हम
Is
फिक्स
that all we
किए
needed to
नहीं.
do?
I think so. That's what the manuscript says, anyway.
Let's give it some time. Hopefully it'll return to normal.
They are doing barbecue in front of a PP machine.
Someone's in our camp. Hey, who are you people?
ये लोग कहाँ से आ गए?
Hold on. Look at the machine. Is it fixed? What? But Mr. Persikov is still lying on the ground over there.
We're the ones who fixed the machine! Yeah, you're welcome!
We could have had a nice, relaxing vacation if all of this hadn't ended up occupying so much of our time. Apologize to me and my retainers at once.
Huh? Oh no, I'm out of here. Mr. Korsakov's still there! We need to save him!
Those two definitely seem a little more lucid now.
It looks like we succeeded.
Yay! Let's get out of here then! Paimon wants to spend the rest of this vacation back at our own camp. Yeah, but it feels like our camp now. Kinda like our temporary home.
Then perhaps we should call it the Embassy of the Imanakreich and Dodoland.
Huh? No! That's too many words! Paimon would prefer something easy to remember.
Dodoland is
Come on,
fine.
let's go home now. After coming home to a nice big meal, then having a long lie down, Paimon's finally starting to feel relaxed.
Is the hospitality of the Imanakreich to thy liking?
Paimon's loving it.
Wonderful. Main Fräulein invited you all here not only to witness the arrival of our Holy Land, but most importantly, she wished that you could all relax and enjoy the summer.
Great. Well, I've come to the right place. I love it here.
May this place become an eternal paradise.
Main Fräulein says she hopes to go on more adventures with you here in the future.
Of course. And you should come find me and Leo when you get the time. I'll show you around. Oh, also, my friend runs the best restaurant in Leo. I'm sure you'll love it. If you're into opera, you should go see Yunjin. She's the nicest person, and she likes making friends with new and interesting people. I'm sure the two of you will have plenty to talk about with your shared passion for theatrics.
Oh? If Lady Xinyan speaks so highly of it, then I must entertain the idea.
Traveler, I have a suggestion. There's a snack called roasted lavender melon in Inazuma, which goes rather well with fish. Why don't we roast some fruit and seafood for dinner tonight? Oh? Did you try it in Inazuma? That's great. You know, I want to follow your example and travel around the world. Hopefully, I can also make good friends along the way. That means a lot coming from you.
You're all here.
Where were you, Mona?
I've noticed an issue. Although we've fixed the machine, as you can see, the mirages on the islands have still not disappeared.
I've noticed that too. But considering it took some time for the mirages to appear, it may also take some time for them to disappear.
Yes, that's definitely possible. In other news, my scry glass seems to be working fine now. The divination results are also looking about right. Although there are some parts in the results that I don't quite understand. It's as if there is some sort of power surrounding us, and it's still watching us.
Do you think it's caused by the machine? Or perhaps Persikov?
Sorry, I'm also not sure. All I know is that the power is not hostile at the moment. Whatever it is, it doesn't seem to harbor any ill will toward us. Well, although there's nothing left to disturb us and we can finally kick back and enjoy our vacation, we still ought to be cautious while we're on these islands. I will keep seeing what the stars say every...
I promised Fischl that I'd...
Good. I'll be Goodness knows why those girls are so...
Oh, coming. Oh, so we're gonna call the tone deaf bard, right?
Well,
Hello there, strangers. You finally called. I thought you were having so much fun that you'd completely forgotten about me.
Nope. Oh, Toad Deaf Bard, a whole bunch of really strange things happened.
A strange machine that can imitate the power of a god? Wow. I didn't know the Fatui had plans like that. Their imaginations are truly running wild.
So, judging from your tone, it sounds like you don't know any more about this than we do.
Alas, I am but a humble bard who sings for his Mora in the tavern. Why would I know anything about it?
So annoying.
But other than that, did you two have fun?
We did! We ate a lot of yummy food and saw loads of amazing things. It was really cool.
That's good. The point of traveling is to record any feelings stirred along the way. As long as you had an unforgettable experience, this journey has served its purpose. As for the mysterious voice, although we don't know who it was, not only did she not harm you, she also helped you to gain a better understanding of each other, right? If you look at it that way, maybe she meant you well. I mean, if she was able to intercept Alice's communication tool, I'm sure she's also plenty capable of attacking you.
Tone Deaf Bard is right.
Was she from Sumeru?
I want to record all these beautiful memories, then I'll just wait for your return.
If after all, Tone Deaf Bard is still a god, we should probably trust him. Let's head back. Hold on. Did officials say earlier that she's going to catch some crabs? Oh, Paimon wants to go too. Now you have solved the mystery. Doesn't it make you feel happy? Satisfied? Don't worry, I won't hurt you. I'm just a little bird that sometimes flies by these islands, and am now watching you from far, far away. I just so happened to sense power here that has something to do with me. I was curious, so I landed on the beach to quietly watch everything that took place on these islands. It was fascinating. The ones who came here to work were so busy, and yet I still saw genuine smiles on their faces from time to time. And then all of you arrived later on, bringing your glorious dreamscapes and wonderful willpower. Your dreams are like the pure and delicate bubbles floating on the water. The more beautiful the illusion, the more it fascinates me. I'm not able to travel myself, but I do admire free spirits like yourself. So, I helped them design a little something for you all. I hope you liked it. As I said, I don't have an agenda. I'm just a little bird. I stopped here to admire your lives, joys, sorrows, and all. You are a special person with a unique and brilliant glow. I decided to communicate with you in this way because I'm really curious about you. There's no need to wonder about my name. Maybe one day in the future, we will meet in another place. When that time comes, I think you'll be able to recognize me. Hey, what are you doing?
I thought so. It was from Sumeru. I think it was that little girl we saw in the trailer of Sumeru. And we have completed this quest. And without further ado, let's start another one. Why? Because we have kept this one on a hold for a long time. And now I want to do it. I wish to do this.
time.
My unthinkable! Whirling snow!
It's been a while since we first set foot on Inazuma. So many things have happened since then.
He still has his anemo earrings and all. I mean green color. But earlier when he goes to that land, it changes, but it has not changed this time.
Yeah, we've definitely made some progress on our journey. So, where should we go today? Huh? What's up?
Is it?
Hey! What the heck was that for? Doesn't want to talk, huh? All right, let's convince him to calm down a little.
I'm really a bit confused.
Let's light it up! This is just my luck.
And Bennet died of his own flame.
Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal.
Huh? So you don't have a vision after all. Seems like I've mistaken you for someone else.
At the very least, you should make sure you've got the right person before you go attacking them. No, wait. Even when you've got the right person, you shouldn't go attacking them out of the blue. It's dangerous.
Have you ever met someone by the name of Kaedahara Kazuha? He carries a sword just like you. I've also heard that he possesses an anemo vision. That's none of your business. Never mind. You don't look like you know anything anyway. I'm wasting my time.
Why is he looking for
What
Kazu?
the heck is this guy's problem? Coming around, well, one thing's for sure. Hey! Don't. Anyway, just to be on the safe side, we should go find Kazuha right away. Oh? What kind of hunch? A special connection? You mean beyond already knowing each other? Yeah. Maybe a little. Anyway, there's Paimon heard that the Crux fleet is stocking up in Rito at the moment. Let's look for. Hey! Hello? Do you know where Kazuha is?
You're looking for Kazuha too, huh? Guess he must have done something impressive after all. Well, we took the small vessels into Rito on a routine supply run, only this time, as soon as we entered the harbor, we ran into a huge crowd of Inazumans, all of them wanting to know about Kazuha. If it's because of that battle on Nizuchi Beach, Captain Beto had a great run there too, but I don't see her getting this kind of attention. Kazuha keeps to himself most of the time. In fact, there are times when he doesn't even listen to the captain, but she just laughs it off.
Oh, so you still don't know what he did?
I've heard bits and pieces. Something about him blocking the Raiden Shogun's Muso no Hitotachi. Is it really as big a deal as everyone's making it out to be? Really? Wow. When you put it like that, it all makes sense. In that case, his newfound... He was called away earlier by some people from the Tenryo Commission. They said they had something important to discuss with him. I thought they'd come to him.
Just a little while ago, this would have been completely unimaginable. Thank you. Guess we'll go pay a visit.
All right, then.
ये नहीं है टेंडर कमीशन, ये वाला है। So let's summarize.
Oh, it's you.
Greetings. We were just discussing the repealing of the Vision Hunt decree. Since you're here, you're very welcome to listen in on the conversation. We invited Mr. Kaidahara here to extend a gesture of goodwill on behalf of the Shogunate. Your hard work has secured for us the agreeable state of affairs that we now enjoy. Also, I've been granted the chance to correct my clan's past mistakes, and for that, I'm deeply grateful. The Almighty Shogun has issued a large array of directives aimed at resolving, or at least easing, the tensions that have built up over the years. The Tri-Commission has made the recommendation to use this opportunity to restore the honor of the Kaidahara name. Regarding the history of the Kaidahara clan, I trust that you're already somewhat informed? In short, there was once a group of select bladesmiths who served the shogun directly, responsible for upholding and further developing the traditional blade forging arts of the almighty shogun. The Kaidahara clan belonged to this class. But there came a time when some of these bladesmiths revolted and fled to Snezhnaya. Both the Kaidahara and Kamisato clans were held accountable for lax oversight and entered a period of great turmoil. We later learned that the whole misadventure had been secretly orchestrated by the Fatui. Attributing all of the blame to the Kamisato and Kaidahara clans was neither proper nor just. Considering Mr. Kaidahara has once more made an outstanding contribution to Inazuma, the almighty shogun believes he should not only be rewarded for his achievements, but also receive recompense for the excessive punishment borne by his clan in the past. In the interest of preventing further harassment of the bladesmith clans by the Fatui, we chose not to publicly release the findings of our investigations into these matters. We trust you can understand why this was necessary.
This is a true honor. I am delighted to be in a position to receive the goodwill of the Almighty Shogun and the Shogunate at large. However, would I be correct to assume that this magnanimous gesture does not come without some strings attached?
I can assure you that nothing could be further from the truth. We seek only to correct a past injustice. With the Kaidahara clan's reputation and occupation restored, the Kaidaharas will be bladesmiths once more, and your wanderings will finally come to an end. You will be able to lead a safe and prosperous...
I have grown accustomed to life among the elements. I fear I would no longer feel at home behind the tall walls of a stately abode. Yet my ancestors did indeed take great pride in the name of Kaidahara, and the art of blade making for which it stood. I do have a responsibility to restore their honor.
I sense some hesitation in your words. Should you accept this offer, I imagine many of the malicious rumors currently circulating through the populace will disappear.
Malicious rumors? All we heard on the way here was so much praise that we almost wondered whether there was another Kaidahara Kazuha in town.
Well, to some, the Muso no Hitotachi is something that can never be defeated. They cannot accept the idea that Mr. Kaidahara really parried the Shogun's strike. Also, eyewitnesses saw him using the power of Electro in addition to that of Animo. As a result, the falsehood that Kaidahara Kazuha was using a delusion began to spread.
What? But that doesn't make sense.
That is correct. However, to some people, the idea of a single person wielding two elements at once is a more inconceivable notion still.
This is just one of many similar rumors. I'm very uncomfortable with being the subject of public discussion, but perhaps if the Shogunate is willing to publicly support me,
This is precisely why I encourage you to give up.
In fact, let us put this discussion on hold for the moment. Well then.
Yikes! We nearly forgot it.
Why would such a dangerous individual be looking for me? No. This puzzles me as much as it does you. My fighting forms were taught to me by my family, based on techniques originally developed for blade testing. We undergo rigorous training to standardize every motion the blade is put through so that each can be fairly assessed for quality. Over time, these techniques came to form something of a Kaidahara sword art, focused on blade testing, but with a full repertoire of combat forms. Those forms are quite different from the more practical ones typically used by samurai in battle. So it's hard to imagine that the similarity you speak of was coincidence alone.
All the more reason to watch your back. This guy was a serious nutcase.
Indeed. He sounds highly aggressive.
In that case, I will send some men.
Thank you. I must say, I am now very curious about this matter. And I will first join the traveler in investigating the one who attacked him. Then give you a
Very well. Please stay safe.
Come on. Let's go and track down your aggressor.
The detective agency knows the most about what goes on in town. Let's see what Ryuji has to say. Hey there! We'd like to ask, do you know if anyone around here has been...
Aha! So this is the
You are too kind. We are currently investigating an...
Oh? You were targeted in an assault? Let me think. Mr. Kaidehara is currently the talk of the town, so there are always... To be honest with you, our detective agency has recently been receiving many inquiries from people wishing to obtain Mr. Kaidehara's personal information. Some of them were offering us millions of mora just to gather the information they want. If these were more legitimate commissions, Sango would have snapped them up in an instant.
Millions? Of Mora? Whoa! Oh, wait.
Please, accept my thanks for looking out for my privacy.
Of course. No matter what, we only take on legitimate cases. We don't make our money by revealing details of other people's day-to-day life just for the sake of it. Sorry, but I wouldn't know where to begin.
Then let's put that... The Tenryo Commission had very few leads.
It's true that the commissioners aren't clued up about every... If anyone had been out there...
Uh-oh. Looks like the trail's already...
I still find it difficult to believe that whoever attacked... Few people possess your prowess in battle. So unless you were the first person he targeted, someone is certain to have been hurt by now. I am well aware of your talents. There is no need to be humble around me. It would cause me great grief to see someone become critically injured. For the poor victim, this...
Don't worry. Well...
It seems you are every bit the same.
You flatter me.
You are... Oh, actually, there was... Let me tell you about it just...
Sure. During times...
All right, then. Recently, two people went... One of them is a pretty well-known collector, surnamed Nagato. The other, Amenoma Yuya, is a samurai from the...
Amenoma!
Right. Yuya is the nephew of Amenoma. Two grown men going missing at this... I recalled this because...
Understood. though it seems highly unlikely to me.
Sure, can't hurt. We never know what we might find out along the way.
Thank you, Ryuji. We'll start by making some inquiries at the Amenoma smithy.
Sounds good. All the best.
If it isn't Kaede Harakazuha, what brings you here today?
Huh? You two know each other?
Yes, the Kaedehara and Amenoma clans were both members of the Raiden Gokaden. Historically, there have always been deep links between the two clans. After I returned to Inazuma, I visited Mr. Amenoma to pay my respects. Yes, you may recall the story of the Raiden Gokaden from the Iridori Festival.
Though all bladesmiths trace their craft back to the same source, over time, each of us has arrived at a different blade-making philosophy, spawning the development of different branches of the same art. As an example, the Amenoma art strives to emulate the abiding patience and determination of water as it turns stone to sand. There is nothing mystical to our work. There is only practice, day in and day out, until both body and mind have memorized the craft, turning each motion of every technique into an intrinsic part of the bladesmith's life. As for the art of the Kaedehara clan, I believe it's called the Ishin art.
That's right. Ishin art strives for complete harmony between blade and mind from the moment that forging begins. For only a blade thus forged can capture and convey its maker's thoughts and feelings, and eventually become an extension of its wielder's will.
Indeed. Most samurai choose their blades, but an Ishin blade chooses its owner.
That's
You
fascinating.
are, without a doubt, the most worthy wielder of an Ishin blade. It gladdens my heart to see that although the Kaedehara clan has fallen on hard times, its ideals and virtues are alive and well.
You overestimate me. My actions are guided by my own personal sentiments, not by any noble aspirations on behalf of my clan. But let's get back on topic. The purpose of our visit today is to gather some information on your missing nephew. We hope to assist with the investigation. It may turn out that this case is connected to another we are pursuing.
Ah, yes. My nephew. I reported the case to the Tenryo Commission, but I haven't heard anything back so far. He didn't say a word before he left, which is very unlike him. But I've done what I can so far. Worrying is futile. All I can do now is wait for the news from the Tenryo Commission.
We heard that there was a collector involved in the disappearance too. Know anything about...
Yes. On the morning that Yuya went missing, he gave me a very cryptic look and said that he was going to give me a great gift. I believe he went to collect the item from Mr. Nagato after that. The next thing I heard was that a fire had broken out at the warehouse, and neither of them came back. Yes, strange, isn't it? I wonder what could have caused it. Unfortunately, there was very little evidence left behind, so nobody knows what really happened. If I had to guess, it must have been some kind of rare weapon. Otherwise, there would have been no reason for him to get my hopes up. He's never been particularly interested in blade forging, but has always had a fondness for blade testing, and can sense even the most minute differences in blade quality. He is extraordinarily talented in martial arts.
Truth be told, we have some information that you may find to be objectionable. Based on the evidence we have gathered so far, only you...
What? No. He is humble and kind. Even his... Yes. If there's one thing I can say for certain. But, with that said, it's equally out of character for him to just disappear with... I also cannot know what course of act... Anyway...
Don't worry. You have our word.
From the sound of that, Paimon doesn't think Yuya was...
Yes. It sounds as if something happened when the two men met each other. Let's pay a visit to the Nagato household.
Let's go. Saying let's go after this. The chatting ends.
No time to lose. No time to lose.
I'm very sorry, but we cannot afford to pay what we owe right now. My husband has gone missing, and I'm still trying to find him.
No, you misunderstand us. We are here to help with the investigation. We'd like to ask you some questions about Mr. Nagato's disappearance, if we may.
Ah, I see. I thought the debt collectors had come to visit again. I'm sorry you have to see me in this dreadful state. Has some new information come out? Do you know where he's gone?
I'm afraid we don't have any new information at the moment. We're still trying to find out as much as we can to inform our search. With this in mind, can we perhaps ask some questions about your family's current situation?
For example, Paimon's struggling to understand why a collector would be strapped for Mora.
That's a long story. Ever since I've known him, he's been an avid collector of all sorts of things. He'd always get so animated when he was showing them to me. I knew nothing about the items myself, but seeing how enthusiastic and excited they made him, I was happy to believe that they were just extremely important to him. Everything was fine when we first got married, but as time went by, things changed for the worse.
Uh-oh.
He lost his sense of restraint. He started buying more and more things, and even resorted to borrowing money just so he could pay for them. Our expenses really spiraled out of control when he started getting interested in weapons. It was awful. There were days when he'd spend hours down at the warehouse admiring his weapons, even as debt collectors were descending upon our house. He wouldn't sell them, wouldn't even touch them. Just sat there staring at them like he was in a trance. I'm happy he has a hobby, and I'm willing to... On the last day that I saw him, I gave him an ultimatum.
Whoa!
And that led to an...
Actually, it didn't. Generally, he's a quiet man who likes to go with the flow. On most things, he leaves the decision-making to me. You must understand, I never would have dreamed of threatening him with divorce if the debts hadn't pushed our family to the brink. After I said those words, he froze and was silent for a long time. When he finally spoke, his voice was so meek and pitiful that I felt an urge to take everything back. But then what? If I didn't draw the line, what would happen to our family? Had I not indulged his bad habits, we wouldn't have found ourselves in such a predicament. And I also don't know if he had actually come to his senses, or if he was simply angry with me. The next thing I heard was that our warehouse had caught fire, and both he and the buyer had gone missing.
I see. Ame no Yuya came to purchase a weapon from Mr. Nagato.
At first, I assumed they must have got, but my husband has never been one to negotiate. He never even haggles when he's out buying groceries, so it's hard to imagine him getting into a fierce argument.
Maybe...
I don't know. Perhaps he's too afraid to come home now that all his collectibles have been lost in the fire, and he's got no way to pay... Even though I'm still a little mad at him, as long as he's willing to turn over a new leaf,
Please don't get upset. There could be... If collecting things, but the information we gather...
A little confusing.
Let's try a change of scenery, and see if we can piece... Rest assured, we'll notify you if we...
Thank Thank you so much.
Based on the information we've gathered so far, I can only surmise that the sales meeting between the two men with the fire at the warehouse likely played a part in how the situation Do you have any thoughts?
Nope, never mind. Paimon's brain needs to rest for a while. Over to you.
Right. I very much agree with you. Working off what we know so far, there are too many. The chances are that there is still some. One fact that I keep coming back to is that Amenoma Yuya is polite and well-mannered. Mr. Nagato, being heavily in debt, the more I ponder it, the more puzzling it becomes. Right. Amenoma Yuya lacks a key.
Darn!
Let's keep going, since if we can solve the case, both Mr. Amenoma and Mrs. Nagato.
Okay.
Let's head out of the city and check out the warehouse.
The story is a bit confusing for now.
I hear something ominous in the wind.
Who is
This
it?
must be another one of those sounds that only you can hear. As sketchy as that whole thing seems, you did put it to good use when we were chasing down that vision thief at Beto's tournament, so...
Now I'm picking up a strong scent in addition to the sound. It's right around here somewhere.
But there's nothing here.
It's gone now, but I can still sense the direction it left in. It felt very much like that ancient presence in Inazuma, the remnants of the Tatarigami. Indeed, but this unexpected spring of inauspicious energy may prove to be of we should remain vigilant.
So it's an underground...
The force is definitely coming from the source of the Tatarigami energy has long since left. Judging from the concentration, I would have to conclude.
Mrs. Nagato said her husband used to hang around the warehouse by himself.
It could well be that he was already under the influence of Tatarigami energy at that time. From what I've been told, but most will develop a stubborn streak upon being exposed to the Tatarigami's unfulfilled will. Mr. Nagato had an interest in collecting to begin with.
So what...
Step back. I'll open the door and take... If we don't open this door, we can move no closer. You needn't worry.
What's down there?
Everything's buried in debris. I can't see. It looks like the fire caused a cave-in, reducing the entire warehouse to rubble.
That was too scary.
All we can do now is keep searching two ordinary humans, entangled with the Tatarigami. I fear much misfortune has already befallen. Yes, let's go. Quiet your mind.
No time to lose.
From this point, the trail, the main source of the Tatarigami energy, continued on into the distance. But a small portion remained here, and seems to be dissipating slowly.
Whoa! Look at all those killing churls. They're acting really strangely.
Something seems to be drawing your attention. Let's take a closer look.
Firepower!
By the looks of it, a letter written on a piece of torn clothing. Well,
I am Nagato. I was wounded by an enemy. No, you are. He is my most precious blade. I chased him but could not catch him. I lay down here on this stone upon that I might prove clarity of my strength keep kept on bleeding. It seemed that some strange power has sustained me. Why did he steal the blade? I was going to sell it to him. He even won my warehouse down. It hurts, but for some reason I can't fall unconscious. So all I can do is distract from the plane to ride. So what will happen to I get you with me? I'm sorry.
according to this letter, a conflict arose because Amenoma Yuya wanted to seize a blade belonging to Mr. Nagato. Yuya started the fire that destroyed the warehouse and wounded Mr. Nagato in the fight. Mr. Nagato kept chase as long as he could, eventually stopping here to write this letter when his strength gave out.
So,
He was not only mortally wounded, but also under the heavy influence of Tatarigami. Add to that the fact, whatever traces there may have been of his fate beyond after this point, they've since been disturbed by the hilly churls. Yes, right now, if Amenoma Yuya is attacked...
right! So let's get moving!
I wouldn't be surprised if he, too, for a practitioner of the martial arts, the easiest desire to all the clues that I have a hypothesis.
Wait! You figured it out?
I believe so. On with the search.
That was super lame, bro.
No time to lose.
Why here?
I'm not sure. Show yourself!
Kaede Harakazuha. It's you, at last.
Aha! So what's your problem, huh? What could you possibly have against...
Indeed, there should be no enmity between us. But what if instead of facing Amenoma Yuya, we are in fact facing the blade in his hand?
Now that you mention it... Whoa! Whoa!
Tatarigami energy often lodges itself within physical objects, then works to the blade has resided in Mr. Nagato's warehouse for many years. Or rather, as a means to occupy Amenoma.
You're sharper than I thought. You've already deduced the truth of the matter. Many, many years ago, I was forged by a famed bladesmith of the Ishin tradition. I was his pride and joy. In me, he placed all his hopes and dreams. As a descendant of the Kaedehara clan, you should be able to guess our greatest regret.
I presume it has something to do with the Raiden Gokaden.
Indeed. At that point in time, he failed to live up to the Raiden Shogun's expectations. In the end, all he could do was to flee the nation by sea on a ship bound for Snezhnaya. He was a bladesmith of great renown, a master of his craft. There was nothing that he could not accomplish. And sure enough, in the end, He achieved what he had set out to do. All of his life's work, he not only bestowed upon me the greatest of strength. In her conceit, the Raiden Shogun lost not only the single most perfect blade in the entire world, but also an irreplaceable achievement in the art of blade forging.
So...
The people of the time in which I was born never believed I had that kind of power. They saw me as a mere blade, a sharp and well-crafted one, but in all other respects, an ordinary weapon. After the death of my creator, I decided to leave Snezhnaya and began my long quest to return to the distant land of Inazuma. I seek but one thing: to face the full force of the Raiden Shogun's blade and prove my power, the might of Ishin art.
So Amenoma Yuya, tell me, what happens to those you've possessed?
My hosts? Who cares what happened when they got tired or injured or unusable? I hopped to the next one in line. After I returned to Inazuma, I decided to bide my time in Nagato. At long last, I'm approaching my journey's destination. By Amenoma Yuya's body, I have Kaede Harakazuha. You stood against the Raiden Shogun's Muso no Hitotachi. There can be now.
Let's defeat you.
There is no escape. Kamisato art. Sometsu.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Power.
Illusion shattered.
Rewrite history!
That hurts!
Me!
Clouds high, the birds come!
Torn to oblivion.
Can't stand
Do not stand in my way, or I'm
Your bluff's fooling no one.
lost. I can never lose. Even if you defeat me here, he is but a puppet that can be replaced. The end result is the same. I will end this wretch's life before you can lift up. And even if I were to lose my physical form, by any means necessary.
Your fighting style. It is indeed the forms of each, but from your movements, I sense only hatred.
Really? You can...
As I've mentioned before, the forms of Ishin art convey the use. Since the blade is currently possessing Amenoma Yuya's body, it's, if you ask me, the mania is probably due to your desperate, single-minded ambition.
Are you trying to claim that I am helpless without you? On his deathbed, he passed to me all of Ishin art's secret. In that regard, why would...
Because all of that is in the past. I've been wondering why you've not caused more trouble in all the years that you've been in Inazuma. If you are indeed... Now that I've seen inside your mind, everything finally makes sense. After all the time that's passed, you have grown weak. To the point that you are now unable to acquire a new host without making physical contact.
Oh, that's right. Paimon remembers now.
Only when Mr. Nagato witnessed his wife's distress and decided to sell his collectibles did you finally...
What of it?
Well, that brings me to my second point. There's a despair in you that is so strong. You were determined to fulfill your maker's ambition, whatever the cost. But this ambition is too grand and too heavy. I think you realized your limitations long ago. But the way I see it...
What would you know about any of this?
You returned to Inazuma to prove the unparalleled brilliance, even if you were to sever that divine light. Is this truly the outcome that you... Sure, you inherited the secrets of Ishin art. But how could you possibly unleash the full potential of...
Silence! I must achieve my... I will concede that...
And you should...
Easy for you to say. I have no need of anything that would stand in my way. Not hesitation. It is pointless.
How stubbornly you... I do not believe for a second that you can challenge the almighty Shogun in your current state. So let us make a bet.
What? Surely...
Very well. Then find yourself some enemies with whom you wish. Once we have dealt with them,
And as for your end of the bargain, if you lose,
Don't do this, Kazuha!
this is the only. The cursed blade's strength is current. The power of the Tartaglia. Even if we have a chance here to save an innocent victim.
your disdain for me betrays your woeful ignorant now.
Kazuha?
I felt a little dizzy at first. It's all right. So far, this was as I expected. I will.
What should we do next?
We find some enemies. Although this blade has endured much turmoil, it probably, if a blade built for, if he wants to avoid reality.
Wait a minute! Paimon remembers hearing about some since the Takasukasa clan abandoned that secret base. It's been a...
All right.
What about Amanome?
The blade says he'll let Aminoma Yuya.
Are we sure this is... Okay, fine.
Leave everything on this journey to me. Wind strike.
Finally, to the ferry. Let's get down to business.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
To the ferry.
How are you feeling? You okay?
I'm all right. The blade is performing largely as I expected. Having gone so long without proper use and maintenance, it's become very difficult to use. Though he's making every effort to persevere.
Something else on your mind?
How strange. Rather than trying to control, let's keep going.
Time to go. It's my lucky day.
The wind knows.
To the ferry. It's my lucky day.
As one with wind and cloud. Wind strider. that his strength is slowly fading away. The blade is becoming more and more difficult for me to wield. He cannot hold out much longer. If he keeps persisting, he will likely break apart at any moment.
But what would that do to...
I will be careful with it. He also says he does not have any plans to give up easily. He's still trying to achieve...
Fall before me!
Into the wind!
I've got the hand. Cheap tricks.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
This.
Are you okay? It looked like you were really struggling the entire fight.
Yes. And it looks like he's reached his limit.
The sheen's grown a bit dimmer again. It doesn't look any...
Perhaps this time we'll finally have a chance.
True form? What are you talking of? Is this the same blade as before? It looks like a piece of junk.
If you choose to continue in the state you're in, you wouldn't even be able to beat Samurai and Kairagi. Maybe you did truly wield power to rival the Shogun's light when first forged. But the long journey from Snezhnaya back to Inazuma has left you battered and broken. It barely needs stating anymore. Your ambition is a flight of fancy. I finally figured out why it was that you wanted to reach a state of harmony with me. But regrettably, we are nothing alike. The only one who truly understood you had already passed.
There they are! Take them down!
Where do they keep... Yup. We can...
Don't worry. It's just more of the...
Let's get down to business.
Wind strike!
This will end you!
As one with wind and cloud!
I'm ready! You win this battle.
You fought way better with your own sword.
You are a true Kaedehara in flesh and in spirit. Though we fought briefly together, no one knew anything of my story through. I thought that if I could achieve
But in this too, you have fit.
Indeed. Too much time has passed. Yours is the blade that took on the Muso no Hitotachi. And what a magnificent blade it...
Actually, this is just a generic blade that I picked up during... Forging and maintenance are both important for a blade, but this blade has traveled the land with me for many years. We have formed a skill. Blade. And there is something else I must tell you. Tatarigami is a malevolence from the ancient past. Though you tried to cooperate with me while I was wielding you.
I sensed it, but I couldn't...
I resisted its temptation. I feel a great sense of regret for the moment you embarked on. You have known this for a long time.
He gave me everything. How could I possibly... I said to him, do not...
Aww.
I believe our bet is now settled.
Where are you going, Kazuo?
He now has neither the ability nor the motivation to cause further harm. When I touched the hilt for the first time, a bladesmith lay quietly on the bed. A newly forged blade lay by his side.
Wow.
Indeed. While in exile in Snezhnaya, the bladesmith eventually learned, he spent the rest of his life in the forge. He felt intense regret at being tricked by the Fatui, but he could never again return to his homeland. So he instructed this sentient blade to find a way. All he wanted to show was that they once...
So that's what... After that...
Right. I believe the bladesmith might never have known that the power he worked with was that of the Tartaglia. This blade has committed unforgivable atrocities, but only because it lost its original master. No one... Yes, time would not wait or stop. He seems to have calmed down, though.
I once told him that I would pay end, but darkness and not only did I fail to...
You are finally seeing real...
Since we agreed to the terms of the bet, I still cannot bring myself to... So...
Hey! Now you're adding yours into the mix!
It has to be done in this order. At least hear what I have to say. My physical form, as well as the knowledge I possess...
His attitude hurt. What do you think, Kazuha?
Let's hear it.
Thank you all. Alas, nor have I ever. My fights were devoid. You are.
Oh?
I will release Ame no Mayuya. You must have plenty of reason.
Understood. Then let's start by waking him up and seeing if he...
I see. I utterly despise him and his actions. But since he stayed true, if a duel can help to set this state of affairs, I do not wish to be a mere...
There's no need to worry. We'll vouch...
Thanks for your help.
All right, then let's move on. More Ronin could appear at any moment. In any case, for a final duel, I think we should aim for...
Successor of Amenoma,
honored to cross blades.
It is my...
Wind Strider.
Thank you, although he appears battered and broken. In your hand, his sense of savage...
You also fought well. There are a few things that I shall leave him to tell you.
I must apologize to you.
You need not seek my forgiveness. It is too late.
I do not wish for forgiveness. I strayed. I beseech you.
Yes.
Thank you.
This blade has also told me that he has another wish. Maybe we can go back there together.
What does he want to...
I'm not sure, but...
Benny's adventure team, assemble! Or not. Good things come to those who don't wait around. That's what they say, anyway. Knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me. Oh, ow! Where did that come from? No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go. Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
Okay, let's see.
It's Yuya! You have returned.
I'm sorry to have troubled you.
A prized Ishin blade. Turned weapon that controls the human mind. Considering their forging philosophy, this was indeed within the realm of possibility. This is a great pity. But I have some good news as well. Ryuji from the Bonton Sango Detective Agency.
Really?
Yes. Badly. And now that Yuya is back, it seems.
I think I know what you want to do.
What's wrong, Kazuha? Is the blade whispering in your ear again?
Yes. He said he wants to take control of me for a brief moment.
What? No way! Hasn't it learned its lesson?
He tells me that he's thought of another way to fulfill his maker's wish. And he assures me that he won't use my body for anything nefarious. I have decided to let him do it.
Yeah, it's totally broken.
Thank you. Okay. I am ready. Let us begin. Please, stay true to your promise.
My power is almost spent. Without him, my eventual demise is inevitable. But if I abandon the future to give everything I have in this moment, my physical form can be forged anew.
Everything? You mean?
Yes. The cost is my entire consciousness. There's still a chance for Ishin art. Once remade, I will be a valuable resource for your studies. Ishin lives on, and its finest hour is yet to come. Even if I am not the one to prove its might to the Shogun, as long as it is an Ishin blade, crafted by Kaedehara hands, it will still fulfill his final wish. Thank you, son Kaedehara clan. Over the years, my real name has been forgotten by all. I'm ashamed to utter it, yet it remains strong in my mind. Kagotsurube Ishin. This name is now yours to keep.
Rest in peace.
That is a cool sword, man.
So, that's why he said it had to be done in that order. His consciousness will disappear forever after fulfilling the bladesmith's wish.
Kagotsurube Ishin. It was the first time I ever heard his name. It seems like deep down he disapproved of his own actions, and thus chose to bury this name deep within his heart, only in the final moments.
Seems like he really...
The same fervent ambition that gave speaking for myself. I'd rather see him recognize and atone for his mistakes than see him punished for them. I understand. Perhaps this is a flaw in my person. Hearing his wish to rival the divine light touched something inside of me. Just as the sight of those who fought to repeal the Vision Hunt decree did. Your quest to face the gods and trace your sibling inspires me in the same way. After everything I've seen, perhaps these pursuits fascinate me. I will continue to support you from this point on. Know that you will have my assistance whenever you need it.
Wait! Shouldn't we also go update Kujo Kamaji?
Oh, you're right. And it's also time to give him a response.
Adventure time! Illusion shattered!
No time to lose.
इसके अंदर नहीं है कामाजी?
No time to lose.
The Tenryou Commission is already
Wow! You sure kept your
Then we needn't recount all the details again. Now, as to your earlier offer, I wish to give you my answer.
What's this?
Kagotsurube Ishin. A weapon crafted by means of a series of fortuitous events, I was able to recover and restore him. And so, it looks like I will likely continue with my journey. The Kaidahara clan has always been a family of... Were I to accept your goodwill, I may find myself embroiled...
You misunderstand.
I am aware, but I still desire...
Very well, I can understand. However, if you should ever change your mind or...
Great.
Where will you travel to?
I'll probably take to the... As for my next destination, let's see where the wind takes me.
And we got that wood sword. No left. In the hopes for a post I did that, but I didn't notice the banner has changed already. Kazuha का banner हट चुका है. But I don't have to.
So this is a day in the
I
life
lost
of the traveler.
Kazuha's banner to touching. Instead of Kazuha, I got touching, and now it has changed. And my hopes of getting Kazuha is also vanished.
No time to lose.
Okay, let's see. Let's save up our emos for
Possess magical powers to heal your body and soul.
Okay, so let's end it here today. Thank you for joining, and please like and subscribe. And we'll meet you tomorrow or in the evening, maybe. Yeah, I can still stream in the evening. I'll try to stream in the evening. Thank